Welcome to Brain Vision.
Hi everyone, this is the problem based on change of phase of a substance due to transfer of heat. Here it is given the water in the lake gets freezed when heat flows from water to air. So first part, the entire lake does not freeze because the heat transferred by conduction between cooled air and top layer of water. So it is just upper layer of water freezes. B part, to prove thickness of ice deposited on water surface is directly proportional to square root of temperature. Let us see here. If we assume delta m dm mass of water gets freezed, then mass of water freezed is defined as density into volume. Density is rho A into dl. dl is the small thickness of water which gets freezed. You can see here. So delta L is this thickness of layer which gets freezed. So amount of the heat required to freeze will be dm into latent heat of fusion. So it will be rho A latent heat of fusion into dl, and amount of the heat transferred per unit time will be Ka delta T upon L. Substitute the value dq rho A latent heat of fusion dl upon dt is equal to Ka delta T upon L cross multiply rho A latent heat of fusion LdL to be Ka delta T into dt, integrating it for the limit 0 to T and 0 to L. Here it is A. Let me correct. So you will get rho A latent heat of fusion into L square to be equal to Ka delta T into T. So L square will be twice of Ka delta T. This is the change in temperature upon rho into A latent heat of fusion. This is constant. So L will be L square is directly proportional to T, so L will be directly proportional to square root of T. Now here it is given temperature of ice is, this is given in the problem, minus 10 degrees Celsius. Temperature of air is 0 degrees Celsius. Thickness is 0.25. So time required will be L square into density into latent heat of fusion upon twice of K into delta T. Substitute the value. Length is given 0.25 square. Density is 920. Density of ice you have to take. Latent heat of fusion 334 into 10 to the power 3 divided by conductivity of coefficient of conduction of ice, that is 1.6. Temperature will be 0 minus 10, so it is to be equal to 600 into 10 to the power 3 second, or it can be written as 166.6 hour. D part. If depth of the lake is 40 meter, then time required to freeze completely using the relation L square rho. Now putting the value 40 square, 920, 334, 10 to the power 3, 2 into 1.6 into 0 minus 10. So you will get 150 into 10 to the power 8 seconds, or it is to be 482 years. That's all. Thanks for watching.